What's good, Elevators? It's your boy Elevation here with another episode of the JBP Elevated, where we speak on the Joe Budden podcast and all of his co-hosts on and off the pod. So I was just perusing through Twitter, and side note, I need to get on Twitter daily because it's a daily app. It's really an hourly app, and I'm only on there once or twice a week, so I apologize, guys. I'm not trying to diss y'all. I just need to get better with the app. But anyway, I'm perusing through it, and I see Queens Flip. Like, oh, okay. And normally he's shooting shots at people, but this time it seemed like a genuine cry for help. So I kind of wanted to speak on it. First, let me read it. Let me ask a question. I'm going through something personal. Do you guys expect JBP to lay me off? Do you guys expect me to just take my anger out on my co-host? Please be honest. Then he follows that with, this has nothing to do with Mel or anyone else. People said my energy feels off, quote unquote, me. And it is, but that's because I'm dealing with something personal. I'm handling it and moving forward, so don't read too deep into it. Well, Flip, let me answer your actual question, and then I'll get to your response in time. No, I absolutely don't expect Joe to lay you off. I absolutely don't expect you to take your anger out on your co-host. First, we got to get to the crux of the issue. Is it personal? Yes, he said it is. Do you take a leave of absence from work? If so, you handle it and then you come back whenever you're ready, because it seems like that's what Melissa Ford is doing currently. But if it's something you feel that you can work through, then you're going to have to work through it. It's a shame that people are able to pick up on that energy, especially when your job is to present yourself in a way that people like, in a way that is compelling, in a way that's enjoyable. Now, I have to take a lot of onus in this, because now it's clear that people are hearing what I'm saying and they're taking it as if it's facts, or if this is just how we all feel as the community. And let me be the first to say, my community disagrees with me more than they agree with me. I'm speaking my opinions, and the point of having a community is everyone gets to speak on how they feel in return, and then we all go about our day. But now we're getting to the point where we're getting a little more power and people are putting too much onus on it. So Flip, nobody's calling for you to get fired, and the people that are calling for you to get fired have no say in if you actually get fired or not. But I can't sit here and act like my opinions shouldn't affect you, because I made the video that I put out right before this one. I was talking about how low everyone's energy was, and clearly I was right on some of the people, but the way I was coming off, it made it seem like the pod itself was a bad pod, and it wasn't. Because I was telling my brother the other day, because he asked me how do I go about making videos, and I told him I watched the pod twice. The first time is me collecting my content pieces. I already know what points I'm going to speak on, and then I'm just recording my clips. So basically I'm paying attention to what it is that I can make videos on. The second time I watch the pod is when I'm in fan mode. I'm not trying to pull anything out of it. I'm just listening to enjoy it. I had my second listen today. The energy wasn't low in the way that I was making it seem. I was right on the points that I was speaking on, but that didn't bring the energy of the pod down. It's just hard to acknowledge or not acknowledge Mel's presence. So I'm so uber focused on Mel missing that I spoke from that perspective first. And unfortunately, even though I drop 7-8 videos a freaking day, if you don't release the apology or the backup or the, oh wait, this also happened video, then they're going to take what you said in stone. And clearly it's affecting some people. But if you're going through something personal outside of the pod, we don't need to know about it. And I'm not saying this in a negative light, because what J Matt said, that shit is still sticking with me. There's a reason Mark has not spoken on Melissa at all. So the actual personable things, we don't need to know about it. But if it's affecting you, then that's a decision that you have to make. Because the way you're asking this question is, I didn't hear you say that you would take time off in order to deal with it. Are you afraid if you took time off, you would lose your job? Like, I'm confused at the question. Like, but given that question and given Melissa's current leave of absence, it is making me want to alter how I cover y'all. I do have to put some type of disclaimer, because I understand it's just my opinion, but when thousands of people share the same opinion and you're constantly having to hear it over and over and over again, and part of your job is the sway of public opinion, unfortunately, that shit takes a toll. It takes a toll. And people are telling me all the time, well, I don't like when you backtrack. And I agree with what y'all are saying, but at the same time, I have pointed out too many things emotionally behind the scenes for y'all to question why I'm doing what I'm doing. And the reason that I apologize to these people is because they are people. I made a video to Flip the other day talking about how when I address y'all on the pod, it's me addressing the character. But now that he's asking this question about personal issues and real life issues, notice how I'm not speaking on either one of those, because I don't want to speak on Flip the person. And sometimes when I'm speaking on the characters, it does supersede and go into the character of the person. And that's not what I'm trying to do. So I need to be more clear in saying that. I need to be more clear in saying that my opinions are solely opinions. And once again, it may sound like I'm backtracking now. No. I don't want to be the reason that somebody feels like they're not doing their job adequately. I'm just a voice, not a reason, just a voice of opinion. I want to get my opinions out, and clearly they're hitting home. So instead of listening to the critiques and, oh my God, this nigga hates me, notice that I am coming from a place of love, and most of the community is too, especially our community. And I wasn't trying to make this a somber episode, but it was a good question, and I knew it was going to make good conversation, so I just wanted to speak on it. Flip, hold your head up. Take care of what you got to do at the crib. I know other people are going to have different opinions than mine, but that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. I made this video so we can speak on it. Hey, community, y'all let me know. How would y'all handle this? Would y'all even let us know y'all are going through personal issues? And if you did, how would you want us as the community to address you? Because I saw some of the responses in his tweet. A lot of people are saying we don't care. They're telling him straight to his face. So I know it's not just me. I'm speaking from the perspective of me, though. Like, I get it. Like, because there's comments that I receive. I got a comment from one of my longtime supporters, and I know he was before he said it in the comment, talking about I'm putting out too much content and it's watering down my page. It's quality over quantity. And I agree with everything he's saying. But it's like, damn, that shit still hurts. It still hurts to hear. And unfortunately, I have to go through the same thing that I keep telling Imani and Mark as far as that's concerned. I keep telling them, you're going to have to do the slow build in order to get to where you want to be. I know my page is not known for sports takes. I know my page isn't known for just giving random viral takes. But I have opinions on it, and I enjoy making this content. I apologize if it seems rushed at the moment, because I haven't done anything predicated to this. This is just how I feel. And it's easier to speak on it as opposed to having to search for clips like I do with the JBP. Because if it wasn't for the love that I have for y'all, the community, I would have tried to segue quick. Because if y'all were fans of my YouTube page when I initially made it, this page has undergone like 8 different changes. So trust me, I'm speaking from the perspective of a creator. I get it. I get the hate that you receive from the audience that's supposed to support you. I get it. But at the same time, notice how I just brought my own situation up. If you go to the response, I appreciate your feedback. There's a lot to say because I was initially angry when I read it, but I know he was coming from a kind and good place. So you have to take the criticism, and like I've said previously, you have to be able to take the actual critique out the critique. It's up to you to discern if somebody's hating on you or if somebody's telling you something in good faith. I'm really trying to give you advice that could alter your life. And I always find myself on the latter. I don't just point at people or speak on people for no reason. I'm always trying to come from a place of guidance or just spewing my opinion out to where I don't care if you hear it or not, because it's not for you. When I speak on you, it's not for you to hear. I just so happen to be in this community as well. But sorry for the long drawn out video. I just wanted to make sure I gave Flip the proper response, proper breakdown, since I know a lot of this is aimed in my direction anyway. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the page if you haven't. If you have, you already know how we rocking. Yep, we're going to keep uploading. Like I said, I took your advice, big homie. I'm going to alter my movement going forward, but I am still going to be releasing 4 or 5 videos a day. That is a goal that I set for myself. The content has to get better, though. Y'all are speaking, and I appreciate it. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.